Random topic generator.
Okay, but do you want to do surprise me or story starters, icebreakers, muse moments, just for laughs, debate club, deep dive, tech talk, pop pulse, mirror mirror, or word bank?
Oh, I don't know. I think maybe surprise me. It's too hard to pick a single one.
Okay, generate. How does this work?
That's an ad, Kiana. Go back to the top. I think it generate. Those are what it generated. It generated 15 options. I think we should have did less. Do 5. Okay, we're regenerating just 5.
Best movie soundtracks, deep fakes, and misinformation. Is art as important as science? Is testing on animals justified?
Suck.
And okay, we're gonna.
We need to pick a different thing. Just for laughs.
Just for laughs. Generate. Design a terrible amusement park ride. If you were a meme, which one would you be? If you were a punctuation mark, what would you be? What's the silliest way to walk?
I'd be the double exclamation point.
What's the weirdest thing in your room right now?
I don't know.
I think it's you.
Me! Bitches! Hold on. Maybe this. He's the little tire changing guy from Cars. It's my son's car. He was on my kitchen counter.
Okay, I feel like we need to...
Yeah, they still suck.
These still suck. You know what? We're going to do the debate club.
Okay, that was my next thing.
Okay, can war ever be justified? If you had 10 million, would you still be working and going to school? Okay, that's a good topic. Let's just go with that one.
I would work for myself. Like, I'd still work. I'd still do something, but I'd do what I want to do. Like, I'd film videos and stuff because I like doing that. Not even to, like, for TikTok or, like this weekend I'm going to film a golf outing to help a nonprofit in town. Like, I do that kind of stuff,
Yeah. I think I would still work and continue going to school, but I would use that money to build a business or like my dream thing that I have in my heart that I wanted to do for a long time. And I would also look at investing as much as I could so that I can continue generating more money. Yeah, so yes, I would still go to work and go to school.
Yeah.
I think you still need to be productive.
Yeah, because if you're just like, you're going to become fat and unhappy then and die sad because you didn't do anything. Like, I feel like you still need to, like, I'm not convinced that's what, I mean, there are people that just want to sit, but then that's why they die young and stuff because they have no vision, for their life. So what's the point of staying alive if you don't have a vision for your life? Besides sitting on your couch and getting fat.
Man, you're really just cooking.
Sorry. I don't know, that's how I feel. It's not appropriate.
It's like, ouch.
Sorry, I don't know.
That audience might be here watching us.
I'm sorry. Like, if you need help, I'll help you. I'm not gonna, like, if I saw you in person, I would help you. Like, I would encourage you. I wouldn't, like, I'd probably call you fat and lazy to your face, but that might encourage you. I don't know. I yell at myself for having a mom pooch, so I think that's the same thing. Like, a guy I just started talking to, I'm like, I have a fucking mom pooch. Like, he's like, what's the thing that, like, you struggle with? And I was like, my mom pooch. Like, I know what you see right now, looking not so bad. But right below this camera here, mom pooch. And when I stand up, you can't really see it, but when I sit down. And I have stretch marks all over. So,
but I also think we're our own worst critics.
Yes.
At the same time.
Yes.
And I think like those people that do struggle with it, like, I think that's part of the problem is they're so stuck in their heads.
Yeah.
That they can't move. I mean,
No.
and that's also
Yes.
part of what we've talked about with undiagnosed ADHD then, is we have discovered how debilitating that can be when you're constantly...
Like, don't worry, I do sit and do nothing most of... Like, yesterday, I got up and pumped at 9 a.m., and then I freaking went back to bed until...
Yeah, and like
I
this
did
morning...
nothing all day.
This morning, my alarm was set to go off at 8:45. We were talking on the phone until midnight. And then I kept snoozing, and then she called me at 9:30, and she goes, "That's enough of this."
Yeah, I
You
was,
know?
and then today, totally opposite. I woke up at 7:45, and I, like, fucking someone put Red Bull in my Cheerios.
Yeah, literally.
Well, kind of. I pumped, and then I sat on the couch and thought about going back to sleep. And then I was like, this is what I told myself. I was like, no, Brooke, go fucking do your dishes, bitch. So I went and did my dishes, and it started a whole...
She cleaned her whole apartment.
Yeah.
This is the most clean I've seen it since I've walked through the store. This is impressive.
And all within 2 hours, I did a lot of cleaning, and then she finally made her happy ass way over here. And I made her breakfast.
Yeah, she did. But I brought her a Lotus.
Yeah, and she brought me a Lotus.
That's our exchange here. I bring the drink, she makes
I
the
make
food.
cheesy eggs.
Yeah, they're banging. They're really good. But yeah.
Oh, I didn't. My Lotus is not with me right now.
That's a bummer.
Yeah.
Anyways, no, I think that's something like I've learned over like the last not quite year.
You have to be your own self-motivator, and if you can't find someone that will be a motivator for you until you find your own self-motivation. Sorry, not to cut you off.
No. That's exactly it. Is because like you need to get to a place, unfortunately, where you kind of just get sick of being sick of what you're dealing with. And for me personally, I was really sick of the life patterns that I was in. So I was just like, okay, what am I going to do about it? I got a personal trainer. I started focusing on my health, and I had a lot of like things out of whack in my body that were just not cool because of stress over the years and a lot of different things. So like when you just start to take a little bit of action, I think the biggest thing is consistency. That's the key here. But consistency, people have a really harsh way of thinking about consistency. People think you have to be the exact same way, doing the exact same thing every single day. Yeah. And it's got to be perfect, otherwise you blow it. To reframe your brain on that, wow, this is really like me.
You're like whacking the shit out of it. You're just more gentle. Just gentle. You just have to move slowly.
The best way that you can kind of give yourself grace is exactly that.
Sorry.
Is you're willing to extend grace to other people very easily, but when it comes to yourself, how does that really work? Are you giving yourself the same amount of grace that you would give to someone else? And on that topic, what would you say to someone else that
is in the same boat as you?
Yeah, like, and if you're trying to show up and be consistent, to me, this is me to you right now. It's not about being perfect. Just show up. I don't care if it's for a workout. Maybe you usually go for a 45-minute workout, and maybe today I only did a 10-minute workout. You did the workout, though.
That wasn't sarcastic.
No, like, seriously, it wasn't sarcastic. Like, you actually did it. Like, so what if it was only 10 minutes? You still got up. You still moved your body. Yeah. Like, that's the whole point. So then, okay, maybe tomorrow, okay, yeah, you did 15 minutes. That's 5 minutes more. Oh, my gosh. That's amazing. It's just show up. And then the other big thing that I think also really worked for me is do something different.
Yeah.
If you
get too comfortable.
If you get too comfortable, or if you notice that you're in the same pattern with yourself on something, like a really negative self-talk, for instance. Yeah. I was really bad about that, and I'm still not the greatest. Like, I'm my own worst critic. And I'll sit there and I'll just do this and this and this in my head with myself. And one day, I finally was like, you know, it's really funny that I've had the same way of thinking for years and nothing's really changed. Yeah. What would happen if I set that thinking down and chose a different thought.
Yeah.
Because people don't think you can choose your thoughts or your feelings, but you actually can.
You can.
You can tell yourself what to think and do.
Yeah. 100%.
It's hard, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
It's so difficult. But if you can move your body, you can move your brain.
And
that's what I tell my students.
you have to get out of the victim mentality. I know that's a big thing. I know I struggle with it, and I know Kiana does too.
Yeah.
You can't, I was actually, in one of my college classes, one of the modules was about victim mentality, and they gave this whole scenario of this girl, it was her final, and decided, if she would pass or fail, and she didn't get it turned in on time, and there was a lot of people that potentially influenced the situation, but ultimately it was still her own fault. She tried to have a different girl turn in the assignment for her. She decided to stay out too late partying. She made all those decisions though.
Mm-hmm.
So you are in charge of your feelings, your mind, your will, your emotion, all of that.
Yep.
And even if morally someone did you wrong, you can choose to take a step above and still do better.
Yeah, exactly.
And not wallow in victim mode about it.
Exactly.
Don't get me wrong, it was probably wrong, but just rise up above it.
No.
I know, easier said than done. But.
No, it is easier said than done. I think the easiest way to reframe that too is exactly what you just said, but just in more simple terms of you are responsible for you.
Yeah.
You are not responsible for somebody else.
Yeah.
But you are responsible for how you react and respond.
True. Yeah.
So if you choose to respond with a negative heart or a negative response or whatever it is, that's on you now.
Mm-hmm. And whatever
consequences follow in that. It just, that's what it is. It's all in your choices. I mean, that's currently what I'm kind of going through in my own personal choices with pushing off school assignments.
Which we're supposed to be doing right now. I didn't know we were recording a podcast.
No.
Yeah.
She said you can come to schoolwork, but maybe we'll record before we do schoolwork.
Maybe.
Good Lord. Don't throw me under the bus like that. You started it.
She started it.
I did not.
Hold on. Was it earlier this week or the end of last week? I was like, we could record a podcast Wednesday night and Thursday morning. Well, then she must have forgot. And I was like, what are you doing Thursday morning? And she's like, I'm going to Merrill. And I'm like, I didn't even say. I'm like, wait, I thought we were recording.
I forgot. Okay? I forgot.
So I just let it go. And I was like, she's always so behind on schoolwork. So I was like, well, let's
let me premise this, though. I'm normally not behind on schoolwork. I'm a teacher.
It might be my silly podcast idea.
I'm normally not behind on schoolwork. I'm usually really good about it. But being a school teacher, when you're in a routine all school year.
Times she tried to start school.
Shut up. I'm going to smack you. I'm not, but I might. But I'm not. Anyways, when you have a routine going all school year and you're waking up at 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning and going all about your day, you're just more in a routine. Then you go cold turkey, no schedule whatsoever, and then you kind of decompress from the really stressful school year you just had. You're like, I don't want to do anything. And it just kind of, I know, again, excuses, it's my responsibility, but that's where my brain's been. So then trying to get myself back into a schedule, now I need to, because tomorrow is August 1st, and I go back to school next month.
Summer's about to be done.
Yeah, it's kind of scary.
And she can join all of us folks that don't get our summers off.
Okay, you know what? I pay my dues during the school year, okay? What I'm saying is some of those behaviors that we deal with in the school setting is quite extreme.
Yes.
It's sad and it's really frustrating because there's just not enough
resources,
accountability,
and that word too,
given to students for their behaviors.
Yeah.
And then we're left dealing with
failing them.
And that's just it's the reality of the situation and the culture we're in right now, but it's still difficult. I mean, very difficult.
Yeah.
And there's also a teacher shortage. So then you're constantly trying to find people to fill the role. Oh my God. Can you just sit still? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You're lovely the way you are.
I just keep thinking about how we ended up where we're at, talking about if we would still work or go to school with them.
I kind of want to change our subject. I feel like this is such a janky podcast.
Well, we could be done. No, it's 15 minutes. Why is this janky? I thought this was great.
I called people's kids raunchy on the, like...
You apologize. I could cut it out. I knew you were going to say something. I could cut that out. I know. I know. We had a conversation. Just had a conversation with Haley about that.
You know.
I'll just cut that out.